So for today's dinner, I have a marble coated pan, and that stuff is just it's a reflection. It's like all the way to the side, it's just the flat bottom part. I have some chuck steak, usually I get ribeye steak. I have about 8 or so potatoes, 1 white onion, 1 red onion, 3 carrots, 1 jalapeno, hand-picked tangerine, and I have grapefruit, lime, avocado, and 1 green apple with some cauliflower. Next, place them in water and let them boil for about 4 or 5 minutes or so, or until the bubbles fill up. Once the bubbles come up, that means it's done. And then you stir fry them on high, add the seasoning until all the water evaporates, and then you put them in the air fryer. For about 2-3 minutes, the water boiled. I dumped out, maybe about 90-95% of it. And now, in the meantime, I've chopped up some onions, carrots, and jalapenos. Cooked yet. They're not. It's just I'm just gonna glaze them, so when I put them in the air fryer, once it's in the air fryer, they have a little bit more coating on them. So the inside is marshmallow soft and the outside is nice and crunchy. This traps all the moisture inside of it. So the moisture gets trapped inside as the air fryer is completely drying out the exterior. Mm-hmm. Put them on. This is what it looks like. Steam is coming off, and it is very hot. So preheating the air fryer for about 1 to 2 minutes on 400 will make all this steam not affect the air fryer. Good. And now for the onions, you don't have to wait to put the seasoning. For the onions, the seasoning that I put is this one. Very little, not too much. Just enough. Some more of this. And look. This makes them all get coated with the oil and the seasoning, but then doing that separates them. So this is the mix. This is to separate the onions. As you can see, this one is still tightly bonded, so I want to not touch it. And eventually it's going to open. This will take about 10 minutes. 8 minutes to 10 minutes to be caramelized on high. So I'm not going to do it all the way. Halfway through this, I'm going to put the meat inside. Let the meat cook on one side, then flip it over, then put the onions all around it. And then saute the other stuff around it too. I think about 2 minutes have passed. I'm going to quickly stir it. So after 30 seconds to a minute, I'm gonna take this, put it in the plate, and then come back and make the meat. I have 9 minutes or 8 minutes left for the air fries, the fries, the air fried potatoes. So now, this is ready to be opened and eaten. That's right. I'm gonna season it with 2 seasonings, and then I'll flip it over. That's ice. It's rock solid, it's ice. It's not cooked all the way through. It's not cooked even halfway through. So I'm gonna give it another maybe 2 to 4 minutes. It has to be calculated, so you flip this meat over, or chicken, or fish, just one time. If you flip it more than once, the chances that it might get dried out or too tough to chew. So I think it's just about cooked halfway through. So now I'm gonna flip it over. And that's what it looks like. It actually looks really good. I don't know if the camera can catch it, but it looks phenomenal. This ink is better now. So now I'm gonna let it cook for about 4 or 5 minutes like this. And afterwards, I will add the thing. Which is anybody who wants it to be medium well, this is medium well. I don't like extra nucleic acid, so extra blood. So I want to go ahead and flip it maybe 1 time. Even though it's best to just flip it once. If I flip it 1 more time, it'll be my 2nd time flipping it. So I make it a little bit dried out. I'm just pushing down on it, tad bit. It's been 6 minutes since the last video, because I put it on low. So I put it on high, and see what it looks like. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It smells amazing. It smells phenomenal. Really good. Put some of these next to it. The garlic should have gone right in the middle, right here somewhere. Actual garlic, not the garlic salt. The real garlic, and it should have gone right there. But only have garlic. And the next thing is the onions. Make sure it's on high, because right now you're just stir frying it. So the meat is done. Potatoes are completely done, and they're so crunchy and so warm and so soft on the inside, like marshmallows. Honestly, it's super soft inside. Full of flavor. It needs a little bit of ketchup. Next, take the meat out. And place all this stuff on the pan. And my favorite barbecue sauce to go along with this. Bon appetit! Forgot the avocado. I forgot the lime and the avocado. So I'm gonna cut a lime in half and squeeze it on top of this entire thing, and smear the avocado like butter on top of the meat.